Hey everyone, happy launch day. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just doing a quick video today. Hopefully I'll try keep it concise. Essentially Remarkable have reached out to me and sent me some information ahead of the release of the Paper Pro Move. I'm also conscious at the time of recording this or releasing the video, you'll have hopefully seen their official film or release video on YouTube, so you'll have a lot of information about the new device. But I suspect that there's some things I might have here which might be additional information to what they've already told you. So I'm going to run through everything I have and share a bunch of pictures that they've shared with me and just give some of my first impressions really. So if I dive into the images, so I'm going to just work my way through some of these pictures and talk about some of the key points of the device. Right off the bat, it is essentially a small version of the Remarkable Paper Pro. You can see there nicely fits in the hand. It is designed to go in your pocket, to be a portable version of the Paper Pro. So there's not that much different besides the size, the battery, because the size is different, obviously it weighs less. The processor is also slightly different, but there's lots of similarities. The color canvas display is the same, the storage is the same. So essentially you are getting a smaller, more portable version of the Remarkable Paper Pro. So I know when the Paper Pro was released, a lot of people were saying, oh, I wish they released a smaller version of this, I'd buy it straight away. But I've also seen some reactions saying that they didn't want this kind of device. They were after something a bit different, maybe a bit more going back to the Remarkable 2 with black and white e-ink EMR screen. Now, my instant reactions is that I really I can't wait to get my hands on it. Not just because I'm a fan of Remarkable, because obviously you can tell that from being part of my channel, but actually I used to, before getting my Remarkable 2, carry around one of those pocket planners that you put in your chest or your back pocket, and I use that to keep me organized, and that is essentially what I think this is trying to replicate, like a small flip notebook, a to-do list, or like a pocket planner that you can carry around with you. So this is absolutely what I feel like I need in my personal workflow. Having said that, I'm aware that other people, they'll be fine taking the Paper Pro out and about, and that'll be fine for them, or that works for them, and therefore they might not have need for a smaller version of that, and I can equally see a lot of people feeling that way as well. So just to give you an idea of the size, you can see pictures there of people putting it in the bag. That's a really interesting perspective picture. You can see that the pen is almost the same height as the actual Paper Pro Move itself. Now, interestingly, let's talk specifics of the sizes. So it's 195 millimeters tall, 107 millimeters wide, and 6.5 millimeters thick. So it is slightly thicker than the Paper Pro, which makes a lot of sense. If you're putting it in your pocket, it needs to be more robust, and also because the screen is smaller, they'll be needing to cram a bit more tech into that, so it might need to make it a bit deeper, further battery and other things that go in there. There's the blue polymer weave folio, very striking. I think I prefer the leather look ones a bit more to the polymer weave, but equally does look quite nice. This is an interesting picture as well because you get an image there of a planner which is different, correct me if I'm wrong, to any of the planners we currently have on Remarkable 2 and Paper Pro. So I'm wondering if the Remarkable Paper Pro Move will get its own set of templates, which will be nice. This is good to see. You can see it in relation to the phone there. So it is slightly bigger than that iPhone. Which, to be honest, some people, if you have smaller pockets, it's not going to fit. You will need a larger pocket, I reckon. Obviously, I'll give it a test myself when it arrives, but I think you'll need a larger pocket or a small bag to carry it around. And there's a preview of the folios. Again, the brown is just the one for me. That's definitely what I'm going to try go for. So there's some of the main points really. It is a small version of the Paper Pro, and it does come at a significant fraction of the price. So I've got here that it's $450 with the basic pen, $500 with the premium pen, which, if I'm honest, I know that's where a lot of people are going to be upset with that price. I'm not happy. And I think they've priced it maybe a little higher than I thought they would. Um, if they are the only two bundles, that will also be a bit frustrating because for people who already have a Remarkable pen and they don't want another one, I'm hoping there is an option to just get the Paper Pro Move on its own and not have to spend an extra $100 on a pen. I'm really hoping they have that option available, otherwise that will be a bit of a stitch up for some people. But overall, I'm very excited about it, and I will be doing videos on it, of course, when it arrives. But as I say, I can see this very much being useful for me in my personal life, in my work life, when I go out and about, and I don't want to carry the Paper Pro with me, because if I'm entirely honest, the Paper Pro stays on my home desk. I don't take it out with me because it's a little too big, in my opinion, to be portable, and I'm scared I'll break it if I put it in a bag. However, this looks like something I could just grab and take with me. But time will tell, and obviously lived experience actually using the device will be a good indicator. And of course, I'll let you all know what I think in a review video in due course. So stay tuned for the next video. I'll leave a link to my Facebook group for the Remarkable Paper Pro Move in the description, where of course I'll be sharing various things. When I get around to making some templates for it, I always share some free versions on there for people to download and have a play with. Feel free to subscribe if you find Remarkable content interesting, and let's see what this device is like when it arrives. See you on the next one.